if we're bullish and price made bearish CISD and tap bullish FVG in the same, what should we do here? Well, it depends on your overall higher time frame bias and the overall higher time frame trend, right? If the overall trend is bullish, then obviously you're going to want to stick to finding a long entry inside of the bullish FVG as opposed to the short entry, right? If you're talking about like up here, like if price made a bearish CISD up here, it doesn't matter because there is no PD array up here, right? So it doesn't matter. One thing that was brought to my attention by a student of mine that was using Flow Model for quite some time and has a ton of payouts. He was essentially also using a 15-minute SMT as a PD array pretty much. And that was interesting. So that could be something that you can implement as well. If there is a 15-minute SMT at the highs and we get a 1-minute change in state, right? Obviously, it has to be within context. Like if, for example, if there's a sweep of this previous day high right here, right? If we get a sweep and then we get 15-minute SMT at the highs, and then we get a 1-minute change in state of delivery right here, then that could be an entry to go lower. Okay, that's how I would personally use that. Kind of wild, right? How do you decide on which flow model setups are good ones to take? Because I see them often, but they don't all play out. The ones that line up with higher time frame bias. When do SMTs mostly fail so we can avoid looking for it? I mean, in which conditions? When do SMTs fail? I don't think there's like a criteria for an SMT failing. SMT by itself isn't really an entry trigger, right? SMT is a confluence that you use in addition to an entry trigger.